Alrighty. So, um, the technocracy has left. There's two of you left in the node, and do either of you have magical senses running? Namely, Prime.
I do.
Yeah.
Hey, then both of you can sense the just still resonating waves of power from all the things that have been done here. And you're getting the vague feeling that people in China heard this shit. Apparently, I mean, according to the book, spending 10 quintessence is a major working that makes it appear in the physical realm. There was a shining, coruscating just pillar of light over the fort while you are doing all of that.
Fancy.
I'm just gonna casually go for that changeling. Let's let's not have neighbors kicking our front fucking door.
I'm not sure they're gonna come over here seeing that kind of power unleashed. That's kind of like, oh, yeah, no.
What is their power level?
It's over 9,000.
Ah, impossible.
So there are a
At
few problems. You are down to two people guarding the node, both paradox ridden and wounded. The spirits have apparently been killed. Who knows what else awaits in the depths? What do you wish to do?
I only have 3 paradox. Let me correct you.
Oh well, fucking must be. Hold on, wait. How much do I have? Uh, 2, 4. I can see 6. I think.
I see 7 there.
Is it 7?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, did you add the 1 point for the vulgar ritual? Because you won't be taking all that stuff from the ritual, but it's still essentially a vulgar effect. I think. At least one part of it was. Ripping it.
I can't remember if I did or not, so I'll just add one now then for you.
Okay. You know what? Not horribly hurt. Go ahead and roll those 8 as backlash for me.
What is that? What is that again? What is that roll? 8D what?
I get 6.
8d10 at difficulty 6. You roll it as a pool and you see how much of it discharges.
I hope you botched.
Oh shit.
Oh, you're fucked. 5 bashing, I think.
That's 5 bashing, which takes you to unconscious, and one of those bashing rolls over into lethal.
That's the X, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
as far as paradox flaws go, you just have a very, very disturbing dream as you pass out that your spirit is sent spiraling down to hell, and the demon somehow that you sent there morphs into a schoolteacher and proceeds to explain to you in great detail why you are a piece of shit.
I'm not a piece of shit.
Wraps across you, just wraps you across the knuckles. Silence!
Stop it! I'm gonna go home and I'm a real dad.
So yeah.
Oh yeah, no. On the plus side, I'm under the fucking month threshold now, which is fucking nice for once.
Yep, that's 5 points gone. So, this all happened, I think, during the... Actually, no, it didn't happen during the day, because the werewolf waited until night to try and smother Nyaxi, so it's early morning by now.
I'm just kind of flopped over fucking in the middle of the room, I guess.
So, Jackalor, when you find him, he's just sort of twitching on the ground next to the few broken pieces of machinery the technocrats did not consider worth recovering.
Oh, good. I attempt to feebly drag him over to a bed.
Okay?
I was expecting a fucking Brutus moment. Ooh.
Okay, Jackalor. A strength roll. Given that you're hurt, make it an 8.
Yay,
that-
one die.
Not that heavy, am I?
He has 1 strength, and he's hurt badly.
Oh. Can he just roll me casually to the bed then?
Hey, I did it!
Oh, well, all fucking right, Jack.
So somehow he succeeds. Alright then. So, you're gonna sleep at least part of the day away?
Yeah, probably. I'm pretty hurt myself.
I mean, you're not gonna heal without magic.
Well,
Not in a
yeah,
reasonable time frame.
it depends on what you call a reasonable time frame, of course.
Isn't it like a month for like a dot of ag?
It's not ag, he's lethal.
No, I have a bashing.
Oh.
It's bashing? Oh,
Yeah, it's
then
bashing.
if you go to sleep, Allied's gonna have healed one of his bashing points, and I think you'll have healed all of you if you sleep 12 hours.
Cool. Yeah, it marks down a bashing. Lethal as an X. Bashing is simply a slice, not unlike VTM.
Okay, let's see. So, we are in October. In the southern hemisphere, that translates to what, like March, April? Because, I mean, for no particular reason, it matters at what point the sun sets.
I'm pretty sure I wake up before the sun sets.
I'm gonna say that you wake up as the sun is setting.
Oh. Oh, okay. And I wait, hold on. Wait, when did I pass out? Like towards the morning?
Yeah.
And I woke up at sunset. Hold on, what?
12 hours, so assuming that you passed out at something like 6 a.m., it would be 6 p.m., which means that it's very close to sunset, I think, doing rough math.
Alright.
Since this is essentially spring.
I love the concept that I slept for 12 hours and I only got rid of a bashing. Oof.
The incapacitated level is 12 hours, the next one is 6, and the others are like 3, then 1, I think.
Did I get a willpower back because I at least slept on the bed?
Sure, you can
I
both
get
get
the
a willpower point back.
Awesome.
Yeah, it's funny because the Talain have not come to complain yet about what happened, what with all the gunfire and magical explosions.
They're probably not allowed to. Either that or they're all fucking dead outside.
Walk outside, it's just a burnt, glassy fucking circle
It's
around
just
the
glass
forest.
all around. There's like a message from like the void engineer. Call me. Alright, so that's gone. I'm gonna do that penetry.
Okay.
And then start working on wards.
You want to
Wait, no.
try and use the pen.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fuck it, I might as well fall all the way to corruption.
Okay, explain to me what the instructions you are writing down then for interacting with the fort. Assuming that you're using it on the fort.
I mean, I couldn't use it as like nobody can touch me, but like myself and whoever I add to this list, right?
You can, yes.
Oh, seriously?
You, you can, yes. They would still be able to shoot you, probably, but they wouldn't be able to physically touch you.
Would I
Changeling
be able to
magic is.
feed? Would I be able to feed myself?
Well,
I don't know what the loopholes are. That's why I'm asking.
you don't know, you don't have changeling lore.
uh, yeah, no, it's a shame about that, huh?
You are just told to write down the instructions for interacting with a thing, I believe, with this pen, and it would work as long as it had glamour in it.
Fuck, we never got told how it like burns glamour, do we?
You can see with Prime just the charge of magic in it, so with one success you can make a rough estimate how much you've used.
Uh,
Right now it seems to be, well, at the same level that it was when you got it. You're assuming it's full.
I guess the only one I'm trying to think of how like I should word this because I know I have to word it carefully. So then here's a question. Is the piece of paper the thing that protects the fort, or is it just the concept of writing as we using the pen that protects the fort?
Um,
Like I never understood that in Changeling because we never really I kept having shit come up and Epic
yeah.
broke everything. So.
Um, you don't know, but if you write it down as the any, in terms of other than anyone I add to this list, then you will need that piece of paper because that's what the list will be on.
Okay.
You can use correspondence and Prime to essentially see for free whether the paper ends up being connected to the magic or not, but you'll be able to see it after you cast it.
Okay.
Keep in mind that this will depend upon your stats, the success, how successful this casting is. So you might want to, finish healing. And this is probably gonna be something that's.
Wait, the pen requires us to be healthy to use?
Essentially, you're using whatever roll would normally be associated with this to determine how good the casting is.
So you probably
Oh,
want me to do it, not you.
yeah, no, that's actually kind of really shitty.
I will allow
Alright.
you to use intelligence expression instead of charisma expression. Essentially, you can use either or, whichever is higher.
Oh god, expression? Yeah, no,
I
that's
have
fucking
charisma
Jack's job.
expression better than
Yeah,
you.
no,
Sounds like I should do it.
that's your
Or,
job, Jack.
actually, let's put it this way. Charisma expression or intelligence law. That makes more sense.
Still Jack's job. Alright, I'm just gonna casually put that the fuck down, man.
Better he gets corrupted anyway.
Well, I'm gonna search through the treasury, what's left of it anyway.
Oh yeah, that's right, we have that, don't we?
You do.
How hard is warding when I'm this fucked up?
As hard as any magic. But you don't necessarily want to cast a metric fucked on the wards.
What do I need to keep werewolves out?
Um, just to block them out, prevent them from entering. That sounds like you're affecting them directly. So life 3, spirit 2. And the correspondence that allows you to thicken things. So I think that's at least 2, but you're gonna need at least 3 to weave a ward like that anyway. So I think, yeah, correspondence 3, life 3, and Spirit Tomb makes sense to me.
Is there anything I can actually ward right now with my spears? Because I don't have life 3 or anything like that.
You have a lot of correspondence. What do you? Yeah, this is hard to tell what you could do. You might be able to rig up some sort of alarm if you could think of a way to. If you had mind to, you could set up something like a mental impulse, like a feeling that you get whenever someone crosses the threshold of the fort. And then you would be at least, warned when people are coming in.
Well, that is completely bullshit. I guess I will just.
Huh.
What?
You know what you could do? You can affect predictable patterns with Entropy 3. And you have matter. So you might be able to rig up something like make their weapons rust extra quickly when they come in. Which is kind of useless because it will still take a while.
Would I be able to start jamming their guns?
I mean, they would just decay. So after long enough in the fort, even an AK is going to start falling apart once it reaches a couple of centuries of age.
Yeah, but like, how long would that take? Whereas if I could just make the gun jam.
I mean, you could make it jam simply by adding extra matter on top of appropriate mechanisms. Because you have prime and matter too, so you can create extra metal in just the right places in theory.
Also, do I have to make this place a sanctum? Or can I not?
You do, but the node is already starting to become more friendly towards you because you fought to protect it. You've established your. Essentially, you've pissed on all the right corners and marked your territory. So it's already drifting in that direction anyway. You don't need to do it by hand. It can eventually become a sanctum for you and yours.
How much longer will it take? Because I really don't want to keep soaking fucking paradox. And I know sanctum makes it so that our what? Unless we do something really bullshit, like tear a hole in the fabric of reality, it's not always going to be paradox.
I mean, vulgar.
Essentially, this is less based purely on time and more on just how clear a message you sent to the entire universe that in this space you're the one setting the rules.
Oh, I think we've done that quite well.
Yes, you've made good progress on it.
So we just need to make some abominations of nature and it will be fine, right?
We have to survive first.
I mean, that might work. So, okay. Back on topic.
I mean, sure, I'll do the rusting thing.
Actually, you will still need to infuse the ward with quintessence to make it permanent. That part I am not going to remove as far as the requirements are concerned.
Can we hook it up to the node?
You can, and that will make it easier to maintain, but you're still gonna need to pour in some power, I think, to set it up in the first place. It just means that after it's set in the node, you're not gonna have to go back to it and pour more quintessence in by hand to make sure it can keep doing things, and it's gonna auto repair to some extent if someone tries to undo it.
Alrighty then. I misunderstood that then. Alright, then fuck, I guess I'll just go with Jackroar then with my fucking rifle.
Okay, so you are stumbling downstairs. Oh boy.
Oh wait, I'm stumbling?
You're crippled. You're going very slowly.
Yeah, no, fucking never mind. Jack will be fine.
You're not gonna ask him to heal you up a bit?
How much
Like hell I
paradox you
will.
have? Yeah. Also, doesn't he need to burn quintessence every time he does ag healing?
If he's healing ag, but he can heal your bashing relatively easily. And you've
Yeah,
slept. If he just heals the rest of your bashing, honestly, I would let that be coincidental, because it's just like 2 extra points, and you've rested.
Yeah, that's fine then.
You just don't want to take paradox, I take it.
Yeah, I don't want to take paradox even more. I already had one backlash to take another.
Draco, you said it was turning towards night, right?
Yes.
And we basically lit this fucking area up in like everybody's magic sense.
Yeah.
I want to put a mind shield on myself.
Okay. Start rolling for it.
I don't know where that goes. How the fuck do I do this again? Because that's a level 1 thing.
It's a level 3 thing to do the
It's level 1.
Killing.
Roll a 3. You are in the sanctum, or you're inside your own node, rather.
Yeah, and I'll be rolling my thing at what now? If it's coincidental, 6 -2 because personal tool, and 1 -1. Well, -1 because personal tool, -1 because of sanctum.
Okay, allied. That's 1 failure, so the difficulty goes up by 1.
Okay. Am I supposed to tell you how much I want it to go by, or do I just say stop?
I'm assuming you're just gonna make 5 rolls. The first 5 are to make it last indefinite. First 5 successes are to make it last indefinitely, and the rest are just like sacrificial mental health levels that get in the way of any mind-affecting bullshit.
Awesome. Cool. Thanks.
You're supposed to roll difficulty 4.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Do you want me to re-roll that?
Yeah. Definitely.
Roger. I apologize.
Okay, so that's 8. 10.
10.
And you have 1 more, I think.
1,
So,
2,
13.
3, 4, 5. Yeah.
Which means that you have 8 levels of defense. Write it down somewhere.
Can I put that in marriage for the time being?
Yeah, go ahead.
And yeah, healing him. That's a life 3 effect, non coincidental.
It's coincidental, yes. So -1 for the sanctum, -1 for the tool. So I think that's a difficulty 4.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well done.
That's a failure, not a botch. Would you like to try again?
God, what kind of roll is that even?
Yes, I would like to try again.
I mean, it's Jackalore.
Jack, why must you hurt me?
Difficulty 5 this time?
Yeah, I think so. Okay,
That's more like.
the bashing goes away.
Hey. No, I'm just wounded.
And then I'll search the vault. Well, I'll go downstairs anyway.
Don't forget to take your fucking gun.
Yes, I'm going to have my both my hunting rifle and my automatic, my other assault rifle.
So you're just covered in rifles.
Yes.
Pretty much, yeah.
Are both of you going?
Flashlights.
You can take flashlights.
Sure, I'll take
Does
a
Jack
flashlight.
want me to go with?
Do you have something better to do?
Die.
Then you'll come with me.
Okay. It was worth a shot.
Alright, did you ever pick a magic item for yourself to find among the stuff? Like a special thing?
I made a suggestion, but I don't think you ever actually replied to me on it.
What was the suggestion?
It was what it was a way to help us detect like sleep. I think they're called sleepers in Mage, like before they're awakened or something like that.
Right. That was a strong maybe.
Okay. Because it was either that or there was that healing one, but you said that required quintessence for us to run to get rid of ag damage.
It would depend on which supernatural that would come from. It might be powerable by willpower if it's a demonic artifact.
Would it be tormented?
If it was tormented, it's with the technocracy now. They took the really dangerous shit that, a century of cleansing wasn't good enough to fix.
If it was tormented, it wouldn't heal anyway.
Ooh, so would it be like could it be like would it be like an AoE thing, or just like could we set it up in a particular room, like this is where the wounded go, and like
Let's
that would
see.
work?
Stamina plus medicine. Okay, so this does not take a faithful level. In theory, if it had that in it. But you need to roll stamina medicine. And I would do something horrible to you if you ever botched with it. But, you know what? I'll let you find a demonic artifact. While using it, you are gonna have to be connected with it, which means that it's gonna... Until you break that bond, it's gonna reduce your permanent willpower by 1. When you break it, it comes back. Essentially, that willpower is invested in the artifact to make it work.
And we still have to roll to use it.
Yes, but it won't cost temporary willpower points to activate it, because it doesn't require fate for activation. It just needs...
It would deal with ag though, right?
It would.
Oh, that's so fucking...
It's one lethal or ag per success.
What's the difficulty for the roll for that?
It doesn't say so, 6.
Oh, that would be so useful for a chantry because everybody's retarded.
I mean, I could always just pick up medicine, I guess.
Don't you have medicine?
No, I don't.
No.
Listen, he has something better. Witchcraft.
I don't have medicine either. I just... Fuck.
If you want this to be... It's 1 health level per success. So, essentially, I'm gonna let you use it once per scene, I think? Well, I'll let you choose. Either horrible consequences when you botch, or the difficulty is just gonna go up if you use it more than once per scene. Because this is immensely powerful for... Actually, no, you know what? Never mind. Fuck it. It's fine. I can fuck you in all kinds of ways without imposing additional limitations on it. It's just gonna be a demonic artifact.
Why do I feel so judged right now?
No, it's fine. I'm just trying to figure out how to keep it balanced on the fly.
I mean,
I'm giving plenty... Like, the armor I'm giving Jackalor is plenty good. And he can see the changeling world with it. So this is about equal without any additional limitations to what I'm giving him. So, seems fair.
You know, Jack's being a fucking Jew over here, and I'm like, I want to help the channery that we're supposed to be growing.
You're the one walking around with that. You're helping yourself.
Be quiet, Avatar. I wasn't talking to you.
Okay, so this
yeah,
is
I
where...
guess I'll go with that. The only issue is I can't learn medicine right now.
That's fine. You don't need to roll. With this, it just determines the dice pool. So this is where you arrive. I assume you just going through this junction, right?
Where?
Here in the basement.
Probably.
Because the treasuries are over here and over here.
We can't
Where are you
see
being,
anything on the map.
Ah, I might be on the GM layer. So this junction.
There we go.
By
Yeah,
the pool.
sure.
Okay,
Hey.
give me perception alertness rolls, the both of you.
Oh fuck. I mean, I have spirit on, so.
That won't help with this.
Perception, alertness. You said.
Yes, keep your penalties in mind you.
I can roll a single dice.
No, Jackal or heal 2 of your bashing with coincidental magic. You're at -3.
I still have a lethal. I want.
Well, you're at
Yes,
-2. Oh, right. You suck that bad? Well, sucks to be you then.
One dice, difficulty 6.
Yep.
Hoorah.
You just think it's one of the technocrats' bodies because it's right there. You, Jackalore, recognize the clothing. This is not where you left him.
Oh, hey man, they left one of the bodies. Free stuff.
Nyaxi, roll
Yeah.
Nathan's perception plus Auspex rating at 8 as you're getting disturbed during the day. Jackalore, you think the body twitched for a second.
I'm
going to put my gun next to the head and I'm going to shoot it.
Wait, what?
Wow, rude.
Yeah, no, what the fuck are you doing, Jack? It's dead.
I swear I saw it twitch.
Roll Dex firearms at 3.
Can I roll the body out of the way?
You can try and jostle him and push his hand away before he pulls the trigger. That would be a strength brawl to try and, shove the gun out of the way.
So, what's the difficulty if I don't have brawl? 6?
6, still 6.
Well, man, hold up.
Jackal, roll your attack at 6 then.
Jack botches, fucking blows my leg off. Jack, why are you like this?
Okay, roll for damage.
Base 7, right? I'm shooting for the head, so that's +1.
Are you using the assault rifle or the hunting rifle?
Hunting rifle.
Then it's a base of 8, so this goes up to 10.
Wait, I thought you had the assault rifle out.
He had both of them with him.
Why was he dual wielding in our fucking basement?
I don't know what fuck's down here.
There's never enough duck allied. Not in this node.
Fair enough.
Next he rolled soak.
Fucking Jack straight up gonna murder Nyaxi. God damn it.
You blow a hole clean through the skull and out the other end. The body does not react.
I told you, man, it was already fucking dead. What's wrong with you?
The body has moved. There's either someone moved the body or it walked over here by itself.
What do you mean? What do you mean? It's a
Allied.
Now that I'm up close, do I see what it
Now
is?
that you are inside the room and looking down in the pool, there's a shape in the water in the spirit plane. It's similar to your avatar, except that this is just a kind of just like a slowly swirling shape of water. Very deeply asleep. And Looks like it's, I'm not sure, but you think it might be anchored into the node. Also looks mildly corrupt.
See, I was right. There are things down here still.
I turn back towards the body the fucking jaguar shot.
I want both of you to roll perception alertness at 9 this time.
Even me?
Both of you.
Since okay, at 9. I got so fucking close.
Oh! Okay.
I have spirit on.
You do. This is to do with something else.
No, fuck.
Okay, how can Jackalor fuck this up? You're looking down the corridor and you're pretty sure some of the technocrat bodies have been moved as well, to varying extents.
Yeah,
Zombies. You need to
here.
double tap everyone.
Yeah, I'm gonna start double tapping everyone.
He's going around between the bodies, putting a bullet through each one's head now.
I'm just gonna pick up the first body he shot.
You pick it up, turn it around. It's Nathan.
Oh.
I told you the body was moved.
Wait, what is Nathan doing here?
Yeah, I asked the same question before I blew the hole in its head.
Allied, roll a luck die for me.
Oh.
Okay.
Is 6 lucky enough for me?
Seems to be.
Well, Nathan should not have been able to move.
Nathan was dead. Something dragged him here.
I'm just gonna go through Spirit Prime and Life Sense to to see if he's a zombie now.
Okay. Give
or if
me
Paradox got him.
perception awareness at 7 now.
3. Oh wait, that's 1 dice.
Willpower.
I have 8 out of willpower.
Okay, then.
Do you want the mad scientist to run around with no willpower?
You should have gotten one at the end of last session. Every session you get one for free. And you slept tonight, so you should be at 2.
Okay.
Even with 2, I wouldn't spend one. It's kind of wasted.
I only have 1 dice here. Just a difficulty 7.
Yes.
I think I'm gonna spend one not to ignore wound penalties, but just to auto pass because, yeah.
Okay. Still roll. That's 2 successes.
Yes.
So it's pretty clear. Nothing in here is alive as far as you can tell, but there's just this faint shimmer in Nathan's body, and now that you look more carefully, there seems to be a body down in the pool near the bottom that seems to have the same shimmer to it, some kind of echo of power. Hard to tell. Maybe this thing was gathering up dead mages and feeding on them somehow.
I'm gonna drag Nathan upstairs.
Okay, roll another luck die for me.
Holy shit.
Okay, you drag Nathan upstairs.
You hear the screams of Jaguar as the thing wakes up from the well. I'm gonna take him upstairs and I'm gonna put him on a table.
Okay.
I'm just gonna,
You have no idea where he went. You were busy double tapping bodies.
Yeah, I was like, hey, where did he go?
Hello? Hello? Hello?
You just hear a soft scraping noise of like as I'm like just dragging Nathan. Like, all right, come
You
on.
hear the sounds of a body getting dragged.
I knew it!
And-
Rush over there. Gun in hand.
Okay. You rush over there. Yeah, it looks like Nathan is getting dragged upstairs.
Yo,
Brain spilling out both sides of his head.
I knew it!
what?
Wait,
Yes,
what are you
I'm moving
doing?
him upstairs.
You were the one with all the bodies. Why the fuck didn't you say so?
I know I wasn't moving on the bodies. I was sleeping.
Are you sure? Because you're moving
Yeah,
those
no.
bodies right now.
Are you gonna ask the guy that up until just recently was really hurt? Are you sure?
Well,
Yeah,
someone has to be moving all the bodies.
I didn't move any of the bodies.
Then who was it? It wasn't me either.
Nathan still has a faint glimmer. Him. There's another one in the well. Oh no.
Roll.
Oh no.
Something warm and tasty smelling is holding you, and your head really, really hurts. Roll self-control. At
That's
6.
willpower divided by 2, right?
Yeah, willpower divided by 2.
Round it up or round it down?
Up. I'm gonna be generous. Because I think
I mean,
I've been doing it that
originally,
way with NPCs.
I mean, originally I had 8. What was the difficulty again?
6. You're rolling against Frenzy, so you want a total of 5 successes. Okay.
Hey.
It sounds like your companions yelling at each other. What does Nathan do as the argument ensues?
That's a good fucking
I am
question.
I am taking him upstairs. You shot him again. We're not gonna disrespect his body.
You are essentially considered in a grapple and they're distracted. It would be really easy to just sink your fangs into a vein.
Yeah, but I'm at crippled.
You are.
Do I know he's stirring?
I'm not
Roll
moving.
perception alertness.
Should I
No,
roll?
I just have magic sense, and the hallway is narrow. Like I'm not hauling you over my shoulder. Like I was dragging you.
Roll a luck die to see if your senses stopped if you left Prime on, because you are flipping between them, and I think Spirit was your default for exploring down here. Now you're back on Spirit.
Yeah.
Do I get
So
the
should I even
perception
bother?
this roll?
Okay, Allied, since
One
you're
dice.
holding him, roll at 6, Jacklor, roll at 8.
Oh.
You'd think the body twitched. The
I
body
knew it!
definitely twitched, Jackalor.
That body twitched. I'm gonna shoot him again.
I want to use Allied
You're
as a
not gonna
shield.
shoot him again.
What are you using? Naxi?
I want to use Allied as a shield.
Okay. Give me
You wanna do
strength
what with me?
athletics at 8 to try and twist him in the way.
I will ignore wound penalties with a point of willpower.
Okay. Okay. So suddenly, Jackalor, the body definitely moved. It spins around, and Frederick is now being held by a fanged vampire, apparently. Holding him as a shield between himself and you.
Don't fucking shoot me.
I'm telling him not. Wait, hold up. Wait, you're alive?
He feels cold, and there are braids spilling out onto your hair now. He's probably not alive.
Yeah, he's not alive anymore. Do I get at least a cultural, or do I actually know it's a vampire?
His fangs are instinctively out. You can tell it's a vampire.
That's a
So
fucking
actually, it's a
vampire.
vampire with this bag. No, that's Nathan.
That's a fucking vampire. It's not Nathan anymore.
No need to be rude.
Yeah, no, that's Nathan. That's Nathan. That's Nathan. Good to see you're back, Nathan. Let me go.
Jackalar, roll a luck die to see if the situation escalates further in a different way.
Are the werewolves gonna show up and point a gun to Nathan? And then a vampire's gonna show up and point a gun at
Other
Neb?
vampire.
No, it's fine.
So wait, wasn't there another vampire down there? If that's what you saw with Nathan?
Come again.
I don't. Nathan, how are you better?
Better?
You're moving again. You got shot in the head. Well, Jack shot you. Oh, not Jack. What's your guy's name?
Tom.
Tom.
Tom shot you in the head twice, Nathan. But you were shot in the head before that, and now you kind of have a giant hole in your head. It's really nasty.
His neck is real close. It's hard to concentrate on what he's saying.
Just let him go, and we'll talk about this in a civilized
I'm
way.
pretty sure you need to put the gun down first, Tom.
Yeah, I'm gonna put the gun, point the gun to the ground instead of at him.
I'm a little thirsty.
Oh no!
To be honest.
Nathan, I got him to put the gun down. If you're thirsty, can you please let me go?
So you're not going to shoot me?
I mean,
wasn't gonna fuck.
you did kind of go and waken the demon and go and do all kinds of shit.
You tied me up!
I was gonna untie you.
Didn't seem like it to me.
To be fair, you were also supposed to like watch Nathan at night, and Nathan got attacked.
Yeah, but it had to go and help the werewolf because the werewolf was almost dead.
Oh, is he still alive?
Now he's dead.
No, he's dead. He was cut up by the technocrats. He got put into the grinder, all that fun stuff.
Well, that's a shame.
Also, fuck the werewolves. I apologize, Nathan. Fuck those guys.
I mean, can you put his body? Can you let him go now, Nathan?
I release Allied.
Oh, thank you. All right, so you're thirsty. You want water, or how does this work?
I think he wants blood.
Oh, well, there's those bodies over there still. Would that work?
Yeah, I think so.
Nathan, you seem to know really obscene types of information. Would that work?
I think so.
I can try.
I could try. That worries me. But yeah, no, sure. I guess let's
Jackalar,
try.
if you had quintessence, I would let you create fully functional living blood that a vampire can feed on with no problems at a 1-to-1 ratio.
Can I spend my blood to heal instinctively?
Yes, if you... It's kind of like you're trying to... Like you're thinking about how hurt you feel and how damaged you feel and kind of just making an effort of will to make it go away, and you just feel yourself getting hungrier as the wounds start to close.
Yeah, I'm only going 1 health level because cripple just fucking sucks.
Yeah, no, let's go find the bodies.
Yeah, let's go find the bodies.
Okay,
So
well,
Nathan, if you're
go ahead.
I was gonna want to. So Nathan, if you're a vampire, how come you still have a spark of power in you? You still have your avatar and stuff?
No, he is not.
Oh,
When I awoke,
that
he wasn't with me.
you want us to go kill it?
It moved on, I'm sure.
Okay.
Do you know who made you a vampire?
Were you always a vampire?
It's not. There's one. I followed it to the pond.
I knew there was something down there. I told you so.
You. Yeah, no, that means there's another vampire in
It's-
the.
Okay.
I take my gun out. I put my gun towards the towards the way we were coming. We're going. That is.
It occurs to you that there were a lot of dead bodies here, not just Nathan. A lot of dead bodies.
Nathan, you're a vampire now, right?
It seems so.
Can you go? Can you go ahead and use your vampireness and make sure none of them pop up and eat us?
I'm not sure if it's easier for me to check.
You're pretty sure the technocrats left at least half a dozen dead bodies down here.
I mean, we were going to check the bodies anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. You go over to the bodies. Gobbets of meat rather than bodies is more accurate. Something went through these people. It smells disgusting to everyone except Nathan. So, Naxi,
Yeah, it's a good.
give me another self-control roll. Since I'm assuming you're gonna start drinking from these. Again,
Yeah.
at 6.
I'm gonna spend a point of
I kinda-
willpower.
I'm kind of hiding behind Jackal or someone. It's like.
Okay. 2 turns is enough that you're gonna be fine.
Okay.
So, you can get a lot. The blood is starting to decay. And a great deal of it has been splattered. But you can gather, let's say, a total of, let's call it 12 blood points. From
Okay,
whatever
that's-
is not claimed by your sire or otherwise spilled and useless and decayed.
Okay, I'm gonna spend 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I'm gonna have to spend 5 for healing.
Okay, it's fucking disgusting. He's just ripping into them like a dog with a piece of meat.
I just accepted at this point. This has been one hell of an archaeological trip.
Yeah, I'll just watch horrified.
I'm just kind of like Red Town guy didn't scare me. This ain't gonna scare me.
Both of you, give me willpower rolls. At 7, since it's very, very dark, and there's a vampire who, just a day or two ago, was a supposedly companion. You managed to keep looking, but you're definitely affected, allied. You, Jackal, or...
Mhm.
You throw up a little in your mouth. There's a trickle of bile down, down your lips.
I'll just spit it out.
Okay, both of you hear Dom just retching a little in the corner, spitting something up.
You know, you figure Nathan, for the amount of dead babies he is to go through for his voodoo, he would be used to seeing gruesome sights like this.
No, I apologize. This must look very disgusting.
He looks up at you, eyes glowing in the fucking torchlight.
I'm gonna be real with you, Nathan. It looks kind of fucking cool.
Smeared with blood and other bodily fluids.
What was he doing? Fucking giving the guy a blowjob? Like, there's blood and what?
My brain is
Organ
off
meat?
there.
What?
Well, you guys shot me in the head, so there's also brain tissue.
No, you're healing that, aren't you?
There
Yeah,
were
but
5 or 6 xenomorphs that ripped through these people. They're not in a single piece, they're scattered across the room.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no. It's cool-ish. Could be cooler. We're gonna need to figure out a way to tend to your feeding habits after tonight without leading to more of this.
well, we can try animals, I suppose.
There's plenty of werewolves
fuck.
around, right?
I mean, fuck that. We could probably like trade the Thelane like stuff for this.
Yeah, probably. All of a
Try to
sudden,
get that good
start
shit.
buying tons of animal blood.
Oh fuck! I just realized, Nathan, you can't get a Cass pregnant now. All the sex you could ever want.
6 doesn't sound that appealing. You'd rather have a bit more blood.
Then I shrug.
Oh no, Nathan, has the vampire turned you gay now?
Worse, asexual.
Oh no, he's sexually numb. But we have magic jacks where we could fix him.
I don't think we can. Not without lots and lots of mind.
That sounded really rapey.
Let's not fret over it.
So, so you weren't always a vampire, right?
Of course not.
Okay, so that means the person who turns you into one is still down here.
Yeah, we think he's. Can you look in with your prime sense into the water again? Or fuck it, I can do it myself.
Do you wish to roll for Prime this time?
Yes.
Do you wish to combine it with anything else that might make it easier to pick out a vampire?
I only have life, so I can't do that.
Okay.
I mean, that would work, wouldn't it?
I would need life and matter, I believe.
Go ahead and roll. Difficulty 3. Just keep in mind, Nathan is still technically an infernalist.
Yeah, but
he was right about the werewolves.
So you peer into the pool and
peers back.
It's... You look through the shine. There's definitely a body there with just a faint red hum of power mapping out its arteries and veins.
Yep, there's one down there. Nathan, would you care to drag him out of there?
I want to wake him up, Tom.
Yeah?
That might wake him up. That might wake him up.
I mean, he already woke up once, didn't he?
Fine.
Well, after I awoke, it seemed like he was under some effect similar to the effects the other powerful beings down here are.
So you're saying we should just leave him there?
You probably have better cards during the day.
But that would mean that the two people who aren't, well, semi-useless, sacrificable liabilities would have to go in the horrible water.
Yeah, that too.
I mean, I could track him out, but are you guys really ready for it, just in case he gets up?
Are any of us really ready for it?
Well, we could just search through the vaults and look for armor or something.
Oh yeah, do you have my sword? Do you have my sword still?
It's probably in the vault.
Your sword should be wherever he left it.
Yeah. You had this with yourself when you came down here, right?
No,
No. We had the sword. You put it in the room.
Oh yeah, there.
Oh, that's good.
I'll go get it.
I should still be able to make use of it.
He's like, I'll go get it. Just leaves me down here by the well and do him.
You know, Nathan, it occurs to you that... You know, it's... now that you think about it, maybe it is possible to do some kind of magic with the power of the blood. I mean, you couldn't do avatar stuff, but in theory it would be possible, and maybe they would be subservient to you in some way. Vampires respect their elders, right? And Tom is right there. Or not Tom, Frederick is right there, alone, wounded. All you have to do is reach out and...
Tom would fuck me up.
Not necessarily. You could jump him when he came down.
Nathan has Nathan fucking fed now. It's like, you should totally eat these people. Stop that.
Well, for now I will concentrate on the idea of getting magic back.
Okay. You try to do some of the things then that you used to be able to do. None of it fucking works.
Hmm.
It's like you're getting a 404 error. Magic not found.
Yeah, I guess it's not that easy.
Okay, eventually, Tom comes back down with the sword, starting to realize that maybe leaving the newly baked vampire infernalist with his only living companion was a bad idea.
Yeah, well, it was only a short trip. And it was fine.
Yeah,
I'm just down here like, oh yes, tell me more about the glories of Satan.
You do know
Well,
there's
yeah.
another Earthbound down here, Allied, and only you know where it is.
No.
If Nathan managed to snap the bindings on that one, surely you could wake this one.
We're all gonna sing Kumbaya and wake up the demon, right?
I don't have the HP levels to fight another fucking demon, okay?
No, and we don't have the ring either, so...
Okay. So, you are able to gather next to the pool. What do next?
Nathan, Nathan, could you watch the pool while we get some check out the armory?
I mean,
Jackalor, roll intelligence occult at 8 for me. Okay, you don't know how it works, but vampires can in some way get power. More power from the blood of their sires and elders.
Oh, and apparently I think if you ate your sire, you could get more powerful.
Jesus fuck you, stupid cunt!
Oh god.
Why would you open your mouth?
Because I tend to do that.
I just kind of like look over at like...
It's like, oh, this
what?
happened.
I literally facepalmed so fucking hard. Jesus Christ. Why would you do this?
it's very interesting, Tom.
I don't think you should do that, but it's a thing.
I don't. I think you can do this thing. I mean, I don't think you can do this thing.
I said I think it's a thing. It just I don't think it's a good thing.
Maxi, in your other traits, just note down your current humanity as being 5. I think we're gonna need to start tracking that.
Sure. Hey, yeah. It's genau the right rating for the dots that are available.
Yeah, no. Well, let us know before you apparently eat whatever the fuck you're gonna eat, if you're going to do it. That way we can at least shoot it to help it get weak. I'm just gonna go keep looking. Okay. Cool.
But yeah, we should go to the treasury or whatever it is and get some armor or something before we fight this thing.
Allied.
Yeah.
Fun.
So.
Why don't you give me a luck roll?
Oh no. Whoosh. Oh.
Okay, so this happens when you happen to glance into Nathan's eyes. You feel something slam into your mind shield, negating it almost completely. But it was just enough to stop the attack, whatever it was.
Oof. Hey, Nathan.
Huh?
Don't look us in the eyes, please.
Sure.
So, something when I looked into your eyes just kind of fucking nailed me really, really hard, like mentally. Ooh.
That's weird.
Jekyll, what is your current willpower? Okay. And you don't have a mind. Okay. So this about know everything. Good. And I believe you head off towards the armory.
Yep.
Leaving him conveniently alone with his sire.
He'll call for at least me if he wants to eat the guy.
do you really think so?
Cause I'm gonna trust Jack Lord with it. I'll fucking help him I'll help him put the guy down and then let him eat it.
Okay, so you head over
Yeah, I'll do it.
to the treasury. What do you use to look through it? How do you proceed about that?
Prime.
Just
I
that
use spirit.
Okay.
I don't want us having more fucking surprises.
And I will be looking for armor or weapons specifically.
Okay.
Jack's like, give me my fucking shit. I'm over here like sorting it properly.
Give me perception awareness rolls, the both of you.
Does my spirit lower it at all?
No, it will affect what you find.
I'll spend a
One
point of
dice.
willpower.
I'm gonna spend it in 1, 2 for an auto
Okay.
pass.
Difficulty?
6 for both.
Oh, 6. I think I'm gonna ignore my wound penalties then instead. Is that 6?
All right.
But,
Hey.
well, fucking.
Jacklor, you got 2 successes, right?
Yeah.
Okay. It seems that there are not necessarily I mean, there's a lot of weapons of all kinds, and some of them have power in them, but it's hard to tell what might be safe to use. You do find like a knife that seems to You know what? Let's also do this, because this will affect it as well. Do your castings to see how strong the effects are on your magic.
Sure.
Okay. An allied.
Oh,
Spirit senses.
Okay, so 5 dice difficulty 3. Weesh.
Alrighty then. So. Okay. Yeah, you look through the items and there's several weapons that are probably have something weird in them. You do find in one of the chests what looks like armor, and well, it's weird. It looks like just a dusty leather suit of some kind until you look at it with prime, and then you see just the shining iridescent lizard scale that it is on the changeling side of things.
Yay, I'll wear it.
And you do find, let's say, something that you know immediately is safe. Just a demonic knife that reduces difficulty by 1. That's definitely clean.
Okay, I'll take it as well.
Let's see. You look through the spirit stuff and you find several gourds that have half sleeping spirits in them. And from what you can sense, allied, they seem clean, and it looks like they are some kind of nature or earth spirits that are focused on healing. These might be items that are probably one use, but which are used for healing damage by werewolves in an emergency. And you do find a well, what would this look like? It's probably like, you know how you have these weird things in some sci-fi or fantasy shows that are essentially metal rings connected by chains that sort of form a glove?
Yeah.
Yeah, you find like one of those that's just like shining bronze and gold. It's
Oh yes, the magic pain glove.
yes, it's not a spirit item, but if it's not tarnished, especially the bronze part, after all this time, there's probably some kind of power in it keeping it pristine.
Well, there's only one thing to do at a time like this. I'm gonna put on the magic paint glove.
Okay.
Because there's an earthbound in it, right?
I mean, not as far as you can tell.
Alright, well, in the magic paint glove I go. I will become Rogo Dorn.
Alrighty. Then, you feel it latch on, and then you feel it starting to latch on to your spirit.
Oh.
And it keeps latching on, and you can... if you touch someone while wearing this, with the hand that's wearing it, you might be able to heal them. It holds the power of a healing touch.
I'm gonna touch myself with it real quick.
Okay, roll stamina medicine at 6.
If I don't have medicine, what happens?
You just roll stamina. You are, while you're wearing this, while it's latched onto you, until you snap the connection essentially, you are temporarily down 1 permanent willpower dot. It comes back when you take it, but essentially, and it will take that temporary point that is associated to that permanent dot as well. So it's essentially suppressed while you're wearing it.
Okay.
Make a note of that somewhere, probably in your inventory.
Right.
And you are now, aligned, attuned, etc. to a demonic artifact.
Magic pain glove of healing. Tune to... What does attuning to a fucking demonic artifact do? Am I gonna get corrupted again because of this?
It seems clean from corruption as far as you can tell. And scanning it with Prime, you can roll for it to scan into it, more in depth, but essentially, at a surface scan, it seems like this item is clean, and if it was seriously unclean or dangerous, I mean, the technocrats took like 2 armloads of stuff out of here, of the most dangerous shit.
Alright. Yeah, no then, I'm just gonna touch myself and see what happens with it. You said...
Stamina. At 6.
I'm gonna spend my last willpower to ignore my wound penalties.
Keep in mind.
Yeah. Should
did
I
you...
not?
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna reiterate. How this works is that one of your permanent and one of your temporary dots is suppressed, so it's invested into the thing to make it work at all.
I have one dice at the moment to do this.
Don't roll a 1, it'll be fine. And temporarily take down your willpower as well.
I did.
Permanent as well. This will also affect when you roll it passively.
Okay. So, shall I roll now?
Yes, please do.
1 dice, difficulty 6.
You fondle your wounds. Nothing seems to happen. It's like the item is squirmy and you kind of try to get it, but it's weird. You probably need some practice. You want to try again?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's how I bought.
I'll give you one more roll for free. After that, it's gonna start ticking up difficulty because you're trying again immediately after failure after failure. Okay. One of your aggravated levels vanishes. You're starting to feel better.
Oh. Does Jack see me with this?
No,
does, Tom see
you're
me with
just holding the.
This goes like under my shirt.
You're just holding the flashlight in your teeth while fondling yourself under your coat, surrounded by chests full of Aztec gold coins.
Oh, so just a normal conquistador thing? Okay.
Yeah. This place, there's like 4 stone chests filled with gold here.
Ooh.
Now that you think back on it, you are pretty sure that this is the room where the Earthbound is. In one of the coins.
Oh, fuck. Wait, no, I know which coin.
Yeah, if you use magic, you can home in on it with like 1 success. You have it mapped out.
Yeah. I have Spirit Up. That's what you would need to see the Earthbound, right?
It's sleeping and it's in its reliquary. You would need to... You are examining things that you actually picked up and went over and carefully, making sure they're safe and trying to determine their function.
Oh, okay.
If you want to take a minute or two to find Earthbound while Jackalor's getting into his dragon scale, trying to resize the buckles to fit him.
I guess I'm gonna pop my head out and shout to Nathan. Nathan!
The caves distort the sound, Nathan. It sounds like someone screaming in panic.
What? Oh, god damn it.
Oh. Oh, they... I mean, it's probably them, so I'm going to go and check it out.
Oh, fuck.
No.
Okay.
I mean, if the Elder gets up and leaves our fucking house, it's fine. It's not our problem, then.
Okay. Ally, do you want to take like 2 minutes then to find the Earthbound and pinpoint it?
I will. I just don't want to touch it. Like, I don't know what happens. That's why I called for Nathan.
Okay.
Like, I don't know if I touch it, if it's gonna like possess me or something stupid like that.
Okay. You pinpoint it. It seems like it's in one of the coins that has spilled out on the ground. Just waiting for someone to accidentally step on it, if that's the problem. Almost as if the SD was planning this as a trap all along.
Is there an empty box somewhere that I can, like, use a stick to, like, push it into?
There are no conveniently sized boxes immediately in the vicinity. This... At least not that you can Actually... You can try and look for one, but there's not one out in the open that you can see.
Nah.
Check
I'm just gonna have faith.
You have got the pants on when the yelling starts.
What are you yelling for?
Nathan, there's more yelling.
Oh, I'm going to go faster then.
Get Nathan! I need his wisdom!
Okay, I'll go for Nathan.
What are you doing in that room? I have, like, my arm behind my back. What are you doing in that room?
Putting on some armor.
Oh! Lucky you! Let me know if you find something for me!
Allied, you can also, as I mentioned, you found some healing gourds. You can add 4 more safe-to-use healing gourds to your inventory. I think they each heal 2 or 3 levels of lethal or ag. They're essentially one-use healing items.
Wait, how many are there?
4. 4 that you have identified as definitely being safe. And I think as this is developing, there's someone at the door. Let's just take our break here then.
Alright, over here.
Sure.